going to take a look today at some Dutch doors. Some of the hardware to open and close the Dutch doors, some different adjustments on how you can change the Dutch doors once you get them installed. Here's a latch here. We call it an iron grip latch. It's got a very heavy cam on the side here and it opens and closes with a iron grip piece on the other side, so it's nice and rounded. You can slam it shut and it catches. Nice and positive action. Nice big can coming across so that you can the horses can't get it open, and it's very easy for the people to open. Then we go up to some of the ways to keep a double door open. We have down here, we have a cane bolt. A cane bolt you can open and close. It will open and lock into position, and then you can push it down to close it. You do have to drill into a concrete or a solid piece to make sure that it has a positive, or we can supply a pipe for it to go down in the ground. For the top of the door, we have a spring-loaded catch. Basically, pull down on the ring and open and close, and it will pull down and it will lock again. This keeps the one side of the door nice and solid so that you can close the other side of the door on it. And then we have, this is a typical Dutch door style where you have the top of the door can open, the bottom door can stay closed. The bottom door can stay closed in case you have animals at night or you don't want your horses to get out at night, but you can have a great ventilation. So the way this works is you can bring that spring-loaded catch up. That'll keep it locked, but you can open and close the top door. And you can close it again and lock it into place. It also, if you're using it in a horse stall situation, which we wouldn't really recommend, but it does have a spring, so you can't spring it up. Then we go to some of our latches, or the hinges. Then we go to some of our hinges. The hinges are great. They have a nice long strap. We can go anywhere from 16 inches to 36 inches on the strap. So if you're doing a very large door. All the nuts and bolts and what I call the lollipop or the adjustment piece is all stainless steel. Stainless steel coming down, so you'll never have any rust on it. The nice thing about these latches is there's a slotted hole in here. So you can actually have the door, the latch come in and out. So if your door moves, your wood kind of shifts a little bit, you can adjust it out or you can adjust it back in. Also, if the door shifts or the barn shifts, you can bring the latch out like that, or the hinge, you can bring the hinge out like this. So you have a certain amount of adjustment there. You can bolt right through the door. And there's an option on the outside here if you want a decorative plate on the outside too. And the bolt can come right through. Then the next thing we have on this door is we have a sweep on the bottom. So the sweep helps to prevent air from coming in from the outside, snow and other elements. The challenge with sweeps in a barn situation is, in this type of situation, the sweep is right on the ground. So if you get a lot of really cold weather, you can get the sweep caught in the ice. The nice thing with, if you're building the barn from scratch, is to come to the door and come a bit up, just like a threshold on your house. That'll give somewhere where the sweep to close on without it, as you can see, it's always on the ground. But the sweeps are a great way. You can put sweeps around the outside. You can put weather stripping around the outside to help close it in. The hinges, again, have a flat plate to bolt to the outside frame. They can be bolted flat. You can have your door swing in, swing out, or whatever you like to do.